On my video or should I off it?
Anyone,
Whichever.
anyone you want. So we have started for the
Let's not
second.
distract.
Yes, we have started for the second, live class. Um, I hope by now you guys have installed the WordPress uh, script to your hosting platform. Okay, so over the course of this lesson, or over the line of this course, I said we'll do a lot of stops. Okay, and I created a list of stops that we're gonna do. So we have talked about introduction to no code web development, and last week I posted a video on introduction to WordPress development and installation. So we are right here at 1.2 WordPress themes installation. Okay, so to get to the WordPress themes installation, you guys should just go to the hosting platform. Okay, that's one of the ways, but I'll show you guys again how to log in WordPress without have to go to the hosting platform. Okay, so you go to the URL, um, this URL. Okay, let me see if I can post it here. So I've posted the URL here. Okay, and can you guys see the URL?
Yeah.
All right, so um, we can go through there, or we can go through this other one. So I'll post this other one right now. Free website sign up. So this is the second one. So you can be entering it on your system, or you can follow up the video later on. So this is the second URL I want you guys to go through. So since you already have an account, you just um, sign up, sign in, sorry, instead of sign up. So let it finish loading. Are you guys opening it on your screen too?
Yeah.
All right, so just sign in. You're not signing up again. Okay, sign in with
Yeah,
the
I've done that.
you have signed in. Okay, that's perfect. So I believe you know how to go to the back end of the WordPress
Yes.
dashboard. You go to manage, and you go to WordPress, and you go to edit website. Okay, so this is one of the ways to log in to your WordPress website. Okay, I'm going to be showing you guys another way how to log into your WordPress website maybe later on, but for now you can just start from now, from this, so that you don't overwhelm yourself. So this is a very simple way. You don't have to go to any URL or anything. Okay, so now I made mention that we're going to be talking about the next thing here, which is WordPress themes installation. Okay, so what is theme? A theme in WordPress is what makes up the structure of the website. Okay, so remember, this is just the back end. If you watch the previous video, I said this is the back end. The back end is just for you, the site admin, administrator access, editor, and all that. Okay, this is what the users cannot see, and this is what you use to configure the front end. Okay, I made mention and I explained every single details here. Okay, and what they are for. So I won't be going over this again. So to go to the front end, you simply go to the front end. Okay, click on this button here. Okay, that's the site name. Okay, so this is the front end. This is what the users do see. Okay, so with your WordPress theme, you're able to configure so many things on the website. Okay, you're able to configure so many things. You're able to customize the font, you're able to customize the site color, you're able to customize so many things. Okay, so we just have a default theme here, but I'm going to be showing you guys how to install another theme. Okay, so you can install a theme through the front end, you install it through the back end. So I go back, or you can click dashboard here. Now to install a theme is you go to appearance, and you go to themes. Okay, so what you need to know is that a WordPress website cannot work without a theme. All right, so you need a theme for it to be operational. Okay, so there are other templates later on that you can use on top the theme. Okay, but it's not even necessary to use a template on top a theme. Please mute your mic. All right, thank you. So to add a theme, like I said, you go to appearance and you click on themes, and you click on what, add theme. I want us to install a theme known as Astra. Okay, Astra. You can use thousands of free themes here or paid themes. Okay, there are other ways you can also download themes from the internet and upload it, but don't go through that process here. Just know how to install these other themes. Okay, so we just search for Astra. All right, that's it. Search for Astra and you click on what, install. When you install, you don't just install it, you also what, activate it. Okay, so you click on what, activate. All right, are you guys following?
Yes, you are following.
All right, perfect. I hope you guys are also doing the same thing on your end.
Yes, we are.
Okay, perfect. So I've installed the Astra theme here. Okay, I've installed the Astra theme here. So if we were to go to the front end, it might not necessarily look very different, but we'll see a significant difference in the difference between this one. Please mute your mic. Mute your mic. Thank you. All right, thank you. Uh, Okay, so you can see a difference now. This is what the front end of the theme looks like. Okay, this is what the front end of the new theme looks like. You can see it's completely empty. But if we were to go to customize, sadly I didn't go to customize in the previous one. Like I said, themes is used to develop the structure of the entire website. Okay, so if I were to go to customize now, we'll be able to do a lot of stuffs. Okay, with WordPress themes. Okay, we'll be able to do a lot of stuff. We'll be able to check and add something they call the typography. We'll be able to change the color of text. We're going to change the color of headings. We'll be able to add headers and footers and all that. Okay, so I've just gone to customize. This is how to customize a WordPress theme. Remember the process. From the back end you go to the front end and you click on customize. Okay, at the uppermost part. Okay, so click on customize. And all right, can you guys see? All right, so now we are in the,
Yeah, we can see it.
yes, we are now in the customize section. Like I said, this comprises of the themes we just installed. Okay, the theme we just installed. Like I said, themes make up the entire structure of a website. So if we wanted to customize anything in the entire website now, for example, I want to change let's say the typography. Typography is like the font type. Okay, the font type. So like normal Excel and Microsoft Word. Okay, you can easily change the font. So the body of the font is simply the text of the font. All right, so we can change it. This is inter. We can change it to maybe Roboto. Okay, you can explore different font. Now there is a website I do get my font from. Okay, there's a website I do get my font from. So it's called Font, not Font Awesome. You can say font for website. Let me see. There are lots of website you can get your font from. So you can even check on Google Font, Google Font, and browse different fonts. Okay, and what they're going to potentially look like on your website. All right. So you can search for, let's say this one. This is one I'm using right now. Roboto. Play handwriting Netherlands and all that. Okay, Open Sans, non-to Japanese and all that. So this is how it's going to appear. All right, so this is what I'm looking for here. Okay, or if I want to see, I can say Roboto condensed is another one. Okay, so I can even use this one. I'll simply copy the font, or I can come here and look for it. All right, Roboto condensed. Okay, font weight is simply the weight of the font. Okay, how heavy, how bold you want it to be. So we can choose 400. Okay, we can choose 300 for example. Okay, so that's for the body. I can also set the headings. Okay, headings are simply what is used to you know, put something important. Okay, so I can say this can be a heading: local business, or emphasize on something: online store, blogging, portfolio, online services. Okay, our services and all that. This can be heading. So for all the headings, all right, I also want to use, let's say I want to use, let me say, Times New Roman. All right, I can put it like this, so you can see all our headings have changed. So you have our services now is different from this other one, Roboto, and all that. So font weight is inherent. I can say font weight, I want it to be very bold. Okay, um, so you can see, so we can have h1, h2, h3. Now h1 is simply heading 1. Okay, heading 1 is to be used one in a page. Okay, one in a page. When I get to elementor, I will explain all this. Okay, h1, h2, h3, h4, I will explain all this. Okay, but just know headings and, you know, typography and all that. Now we can go to colors. This is still under global. Okay, in customization you can go to colors. Now I can decide to change the entire background color. All right, theme color, accent color, body text color, border color. So this site background, I can decide to change it to a different color of my choice. Let's say I want to change it to red. I'll just come here, the entire site should watch change to what? Red. Content background too, I want to change it to red, the entire site should change to what? Red. Okay, theme colors and all that and all that. Okay, so we have color one. Let me see, let me change it to red. So let's see, so for color, I want to change it to red too. Content color, I want to change it to red. Okay, and the mobile screen too, I want to change this to red. Okay, and this, I also want to change this to red. Okay, so I'll just go back. Now all this is not going to be valid. All right, it's not going to be valid until you click on publish. All right, until you click on publish. So
Yeah,
just
yeah.
forget about the fact that whether it's changing or it's not changing yet. We have not started building anything. Okay, this is just a default placeholder text here. Okay, so we can go to container. How do we want our website to be? Want it to be normal, narrow, or full width? Okay, so full width here is going to take up the entire space. Okay, from the edges here, it's going to take up the entire space. All right, so this, your idea should definitely go towards the edge, you know, of the screen. All right, this other side should go towards the edge of the screen. But don't worry whether it's valid right now. It's not valid. Okay, when we start using page builders, we're going to see a very significant difference. Okay, so this is boxed. We want to use unboxed. Okay, so uh, don't worry. All right, so we go back. What's the next thing? Buttons. Now we can choose to put our button style. This is through the themes. Okay, we can choose to put our button style. Look at, our button style has changed. Or we want it to be full-fledged, we want it to be a little bit boxed, or we want it to be full-fledged, we want it to be full-fledged and all that. Okay, we can as well change the color here, how entire buttons are going to be. So text color, that background color. So I want the background color to be maybe black. Okay, background color here also, I want it to be black. Text color, I want it to be white. Text color, I want it to be white. Okay, so one is for hover. Okay, hover is when you hover put the mouse over an element. Okay, put the mouse over an element. So this is a hover. Okay, so if I were to say purple now, so when I hover over this, you can see it has changed. All right, it has changed. Now this is just for the bigger screen. Now if you want to go to the tab screen, you put it this way too, and it has also changed here. It has also changed. Okay, so don't worry, even if any of the colors, anything do here does not work, then don't forget when we get to building the building process, to make a lot of sense. So don't forget to click on what publish. Okay, so don't worry whether I save it or not right now, don't bother. Now this scroll to top is also another important thing. Okay, so now if you're scrolling down on the website, some people find it very difficult, especially people that are not tech savvy, you find it very difficult to scroll up like this. Okay, so there's an inbuilt um, button in some themes that would give you this enable scroll to top. There's a button that you click, it automatically what scroll to the top. Okay, so my network might be a little bit bad, but there's a button that's supposed to appear now at the right hand side that will give you a right to what scroll to the top. Actually, you can position it to the right or to the left. Okay, so I'll try and publish it again. It's doing the same thing. Don't worry. Okay, so uh, accessibility, site accessibility, block editor, and all that. Okay, so we have so many other things here. Okay, like site identity. Now this site identity is how to add a logo, okay, to your site. Okay, so I'll just be picking a random logo here, and I can call this logo, I can just use this logo here. Open. This alt text is what the text you want to appear in case this logo does not come up. So I can put something like site logo. All right, and I put it up. Okay, so this one appears at the toppermost part here. You can see it has changed. All right, I can also um, put the site title and logo here. So this is just set to default. I can remove it and set it with the same thing like this other one here. Site logo, I do it. Okay, so wherever we put this site logo, it's going to appear, okay, anywhere on the website. Okay, so scroll up, you can see our site logo has appeared here. Don't forget about the size, we can adjust it later. um, all right, so this is just a brief introduction on themes. Okay, you can explore the other part and see all other buttons, but definitely I'll be going into how to build menus here, how to build homepage settings, how to add additional CSS if you're interested, footer builder, sidebar, and pages. Okay, so you can set configurations for single page. How do you want it to be? Do you want it to be default, normal, full width, or narrow? Okay, so you can set it to everything that is what applicable. Okay, so now that's for the themes. Now there's something I want to show you guys how to install a template. Okay, how to install a template, how to install a template. But prior before then, I want to go over plugins. Okay, so that will be possibly the last thing I'm going to do. Okay, so you guys can know over theme installation. Now to change this theme, let's say you don't like this theme, later on you started building, you found other themes. What do? You simply come to appearance and you go to themes. Okay, so we have about 4 5 themes here, okay, that are installed. 1 2 3 4. So let's say you want to change it to this one. You don't like how this one is looking, you want to change to this 24. You can simply use activate. Okay, there's no need to deactivate anything here. Okay, and this theme has been what activated. So if we go back now, we can see this theme here. Okay, you can see this theme here, but don't bother, we can go back and change it again. So I'll just simply go back and I'll go to what appearance, themes, and I'll choose back our Astra. Astra is like one of the best out there. Okay, so Astra is rich in resources and all that. Okay, so that's for themes installation. Okay, so do you guys have any question, or I should just move on to the next thing? It's done. Do you have any question? Okay, all right, so I'll just move on to the next thing here, which is uh, post versus pages. Okay, post versus pages. Okay, so up next, we are going to be talking about post WordPress post versus pages. Okay, WordPress post versus pages. So um, now I'm just going to be going to an example here. Let's just use let's just use let's just use my website, or let's use this church website. Okay, let's just use this church website. So if we go to this church website, okay, we would see two different things that look very much alike. Okay, and I just want to be using a practical example to be showing you guys the difference. Okay, so if okay, so now WordPress pages, okay, are simply a group of content grouped under uh, one set of files. Okay, or arranged under one set of files. Okay, arranged under one set of files. Okay, so I'm going to be clicking on the about page now, on the about page now. So the about page is simply a group of content that carries the about of a website, or a brand, or a person, in case of a personal website. Okay, so the about page just carries a group of content of describing what the website is all about. Okay, what the website is all about. So I've clicked on about here. I can click on about here.
I can't see your screen more.
Okay, can you see my screen now?
Not yet.
All right, hold on. Can you see it now?
No.
Can you see it now?
No, I can't see it though.
Okay, hold on. All right, perfect. So all right, so I'll just be clicking on example of a page. Okay, I'll be clicking on example of a page. So I can use anything. I can even use this. So let me see. No. Football blog. Okay, football blog. So football blog, and I'll just simply click on publish. All right. Okay, so to add another page, I can come back here and click on what? Add new page. So I can name this page contact us, for example, and I'll click on what? Publish. Okay, so to add another page, remember the process. Come here, add new page. uh, I can click on it and I'll say about us, for example. Okay, and I'll click on publish. Okay, so I've added an about us page. All right, so we can see we have added multiple pages here. I've added about us, contact us, and what? Football blog. You can add as much page as you want. Now take example, you don't like any page on the website. Now it might not necessarily appear on the front end here. Okay, but I'll show you guys how I want, how you can regulate, okay, this menu here. Okay, forget about how it's looking right now. So you go back, and that's for pages. So you can mess around and check how many pages you want to add and all that. Okay, so I can simply delete pages. So take example, I don't like this page, I can simply just bin it. I say bin. Okay, so our page has been deleted. Okay, I don't like this other one, privacy policy, I can delete it. Okay, now in a case where I want to edit the name of the page, I don't like this football blog, I want to change maybe something like football news. I can click on edit. Okay, so I can say football news, and we check the URL here, football news. Okay, and we click on publish. Okay, so that's for pages. Okay, so don't worry, I'll show you guys how to make this appear on the front end. All right, so now for posts, like I told you, posts, like I put here, pages, like I give an example here, pages are just a group of files assembled into one particular file, okay, to give it, a certain meaning, okay, like the about page, a collection of files. Okay, and I made sure I also explained the post. Okay, that post here is just similar to pages, but post here can just target only one meaning, or post here can be need to be updated regularly. So if you click on see new post, it has the same collection like pages. Okay, but this is more dynamic and they are required to be updated regularly. Okay, so let's go back to the our sample dashboard and how to add a post here. So here's how to add a post. You click on post. Now there's always a default post in any WordPress website which is called hello world. Okay, which is called hello world. So we can simply add our own and see how we can regulate this. Okay, so to add a post, you simply click on add new post, or you can click from here. Okay, add new post. So add new post, add new post, add new post. Now we need to give the post a post title. We need to give it a post title. We also need to give it some description, and we also need to give it, put it into a certain category. Okay, are you guys following? So let's just continue. So to add new posts, like I said, maybe if you didn't follow up, you can go back a little bit.
This
You come to post and click on add new post. Okay, so we add new post. Let me see, copy link. Okay, so to add new post, you add new post. Now we need to give the post a title. So let's just say we want to say we are learning how to build a website. Okay, and we can give it a content. We are using WordPress, a no code tool. Okay, so we can publish this and we can add other things like categories. What category of posts does this fall into? We can say tech, can give it a new name. So we give it a new category, we can say add new category. Alright, so I'll say tech. Oh, I didn't spell this correctly. I would say tech. So add new category. Dan, Dan, please mute your mic. Okay, so we'll simply publish. Okay, so we can view this post on the front end. Okay, so we can see we have added a new post. Okay, we are learning how to build a website. We are using WordPress a no-code tool. All right, so that's how to add a post. Okay, so we'll go on to the next thing now, which is plugins. Okay, which is one of the most important things in WordPress. Okay, so plugins simply, like I made mention in the second video, little softwares that help you carry out certain tasks. Okay, so little softwares that help you carry out certain tasks. So we see how we see how all those website looks is as a result of various plugins. Okay, so if we were to head on to different pages, would see the result of plugins. So there are plugins that can help you build this header, there are plugins that can help you build this body, there are plugins that can help you build this footer, there are plugins that can help you create things like contact form, floating WhatsApp button, security for this website. So there are a tiny bit of software that help you carry out certain tasks on your WordPress website. Okay, so take example, I want to generate a page, I want to generate an entire website. I want to choose from certain templates. It's a plugin known as starter template. For example, I will call this starter template. So I will install the template and I will activate it. Okay, so what this helps us do, we can choose from a bunch of libraries. Okay, we can choose from a bunch of libraries on what we need to do. So this is the next thing here. We choose a page builder. After plugin, choose a page builder. So I'll choose a page builder known as Elementor. Okay, Elementor page builder. So before we choose the starter template, before we choose the template that we want, we can decide to use this AI builder, tell the AI what we want to do, but I'll just ignore that for now and choose a template. So try new AI builder. I will dismiss this. So I will choose a template from here. Local business agency. So refresh this. Okay, so we have a bunch of templates here. We have some that are free, okay, like this one that are not showing premium, and we have some that are paid. This one that is showing premium, it simply means you need to pay for it. Okay, so we'll just be starting with the free one right now, and let's say we want to just choose one of these. Okay, so I can choose this, maybe this text startup for example, and I can choose to install this. Okay, so clicking on this, it will give you an idea of what this website what this website template is all about. We already have everything here, so custom. We can upload our logo here. We can check it out, the template, and see for yourself if you really like this template. Okay, so this is what this template looks like. This is a tech agency. You can customize this to your need. About us. Okay, so this is the about us page and all that, so we can upload our logo and all that. So I'll just be installing this. Continue. There's no need for this. I would continue. I would continue, and when it gets to 100%, our website is going to be live. Okay. Alright guys, so in the next video I'll show you guys how to properly use the starter template, and see you guys in the next video.